That's not that bad though.
That's
It's not
over.
good,
It's
but
over
it's
a fifth
not.
of your day.
Madison's was 12 hours.
Good lord. Holy shit.
Yeah, and hers was down 11% this week.
Good God. Holy fuck.
Jacob, you want to share a blanket?
Always. I don't know. Jacob's a blanket stealer.
Is he?
Yeah. You can tell him I said that.
Jacob, I've just been informed that you are a blanket stealer. Is this true? I don't know.
Alright, stream's up. I was gonna wait a second, but I'm just gonna go straight to live because fuck it. I'm gonna tell you I'm streaming though. Don't say anything that'll get me canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Let's play some fucking golf. I got my beer. Got my
Oh,
buddies.
Jacob, these are custom. What the? Is it gonna be the same shit? Free camp for 15 seconds, okay. Fuck, I missed it. Come on, come on, come on. Actually, so funny. Was that too fast? Like that?
Nice. Oh, that rolled out.
Yeah, it did. That's actually crazy. I think I'm about to get smacked, huh?
Just a little.
Too much. Boom!
Nice. See, you're not getting smacked.
Nah, I just got played on that first. What the fuck did I just watch? Damn it, dude. Too much or what?
Do like 1.5 and then just spam A after you hit it. There you go.
Works. Take it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
It's still moving forward. Nah, it's in the same spot.
Fuck.
You're right there. There you go.
That's so fucked. Dude, I knew I should have did more power too. Think what I have it at like 2.5? Or maybe not even. You oh, that's not the same hole.
Damn.
No shot. No shot, bud.
Oh, you
No
jumped
shot.
out. I think you can hit from there. Yeah, there you go.
So make the circle bigger.
Make the circle bigger.
Yeah, so my ball can roll down more.
I don't think I can actually change that.
I don't think you could either.
Can't remember on this one. I think it's...
I should have jumped. I didn't jump.
Oh, I went too hard. Fuck.
Knock that bad boy in. Sooners improved to 2-0.
Oh, fuck.
Dun, 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 dun. It's a lot faster with 2 people.
Oh yeah, you burn through this shit with 2 people.
What did he just do? No
That was
way.
fucking close. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Actually, not that far back.
Nah. Too hard. Fuck.
Oh, that is so dangerous. Let me tap myself. There we go. We'll take that.
Oh, this is the one
Oh
with the
my
hole.
god.
I forgot what hole I was on.
Boom.
Ooh, can I do that? I never even thought about that. Hold up.
No.
I might be able to snake this shit behind us. Yes, I can.
How the fuck are you supposed to? Dude, he's such a fucking cheapskate, bro.
Who, me?
Yeah, because you're just hitting the other ones. You
Oh,
said, fuck
fuck.
this hole.
Yeah, I'm trying to dial it in right so I can just hit it
No
straight back at this
shot,
one.
dude.
There we go.
Alright, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Oh, come on. Perfect shot. Come on. That thing opens up. No shot. No way. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, my. Come on, come on. Let me shoot. Let me shoot. You're so stupid, dude, Jacob. I did that perfectly. I could have put that any better, and I still fucked it though.
This one might push you forward, actually. Well,
No way. Oh my fucking god. They're not even anymore. Thank you. That should put me in the lead, right?
I think we're... Oh, nope.
Yeah. Yeah, that put me in first for sure. No way. Is that too much? Like that?
There you go.
Fuck yeah.
A bit too hard. But I'll be alright. Let's go. You could jump it. Make it in 2.
No,
Oh,
fuck, I had too much
hard.
power. Yeah.
A little bit too much sauce.
Yeah. Came in a little too slippery.
Oh, fuck.
All the way, right?
Damn. How was that so hard?
Yo, how did that? What?
I had like half a bar and it just smacked it.
Bar one.
Hey, Austin's online.
What'd I do wrong?
Sunk it.
Look at Ranger.
Oh, damn, that was almost bad. I landed in like the worst spot I could have been in, but.
No.
Oh, fuck you, Gabe. That was a condor. Damn it.
Did you par?
I got a birdie,
Fuck, I got a par.
but I fucked up my 2 shots that should have been in.
Oh, great.
Okay, full tilt is not the way to go straight on. But now it is.
No shot. I can jump that, huh?
Fucking par. I usually hold in one there, so that's so
Come
upsetting.
on. Get it in that hole, please. Oh. Damn, everybody's getting on.
Yup.
Oh. No, 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 don't. Oh
That's good.
my, oh no, oh no. Get in. Feeling like prime Tiger Woods right now.
Damn. Thought I could make that work.
What?
Though I might be able to make this work, actually.
Oh, that did not work, dude.
It kind of worked.
I mean, did you make it in?
I'm right next to it.
This worked. Come on. Get in. No, no way, no way, no way, no way. Oh, dude, that was close. That was really close. I would have been stuck in the never-ending corner.
Sorry,
Hey, I only shot plus 10.
we'll pick Cameron up for
Hello?
the next one. There he is.
Hello?
Alright.
How do I unlock
What's
a
going
trail
on?
that I already have? What is this bullshit?
How do I change? Can't figure out how to change my audio out. What the heck?
I have no idea how you change
I have no
that.
idea. I have
There
a
we go, found
PlayStation.
it. Found it. Okay, talk.
I
No?
didn't hear him.
Oh, there we go. Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Hold on. I'm putting you on with Chuck.
Let's go.
Who is this?
What's up, Chuck?
Is this Danny?
It is.
Oh my god.
Chuck's on Xbox?
Yeah, he's on your 360 in New Mexico.
Oh my god, Jacob in stereo. It's bad enough in mono.
Wow. I don't remember that one.
Are we at the putt-putt?
We are.
You are at the putt-putt.
I cannot believe the fidelity of listening to my son and Danny at the same time.
That's what happens when you get rid of your phone from 2008.
Danny, does your wife know where you are tonight?
Yeah. I just helped her make the bed.
You just helped her make the bed.
Alright, Dad's playing.
On your time zone, shouldn't you be getting in it? Wait a minute, what am I have no idea what this is. Did I just shoot?
That was Danny.
This is way too complicated. Hey, there's mountains, or is that clouds? Where are those guys? I can't see them.
This is your power up and down on this.
Oh, I'm overwhelmed.
So,
Just give me the club visually.
so this is your power, this is your aim.
What? Where's the jet fighters so they can shoot their asses off instead of putt-putt?
Oh, you want to play Flight Sim? I'll play
You can
Flight
jump
Sim.
as well, you can jump as well.
I can't believe how good this is from the standpoint of,
Yeah, that's what happens when your internet is faster than 2 megs a second.
yeah, no kidding me.
That's pretty crazy.
So, like, you could live in New Mexico and play with Danny and Cameron, and it's not like you didn't even leave. Texas.
Well, your internet
Get your
sucks,
butt
so
out
probably
here and
not.
do some farm work. How do I putt? What's the button to putt? Okay, fine. How do you trigger it? Boom. Where's the cup? Where's my ball? Oh, I'm the ball. Don't they get to play now? Oh, you guys are cheating. Are they sitting there watching me laughing?
Yes, we're spectating your ball right now.
I'm the leader. Oh, wait a minute. That's 3 strokes. Shit. Who was that?
That was me.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little like you guys are thinking I'm handicapped playing this putt-putt. And so, oh, that was Danny. Pick up your balls, because mine's coming.
They're not in the way. I'm married. I don't have any anymore, Chuck.
Yeah. This is too freaky. It's like they're right in the next room. Who goes first? Wait a minute.
There's no
Oh, yeah. What was that, Danny?
Danny,
Holy shit,
don't
a
use the
chip shot
jump.
with a putter? How do you orient? Okay, fine. Okay, two could do that. Oh, now I'm in the rough. All right. Yeah. Oh, this is bad, because now I gotta do it. Are they already in the hole? Oh, you guys have played this before, I guess, huh?
Yeah, a couple times.
Just once or twice.
You guys play this kind of geriatric game when you're not with me?
It's mostly to keep up with Jacob. Oh! Who hit me there?
So like all of us are playing at the same time. I mean, so like there's no etiquette here.
No, see?
But
Wait a minute, I didn't hit the A yet. Danny, you messing with my A?
I can't say I'm messing with your age, Chuck.
Handle everybody laughing at once here. Whoa, who did that? That wasn't
hole in
me.
one.
Okay. Watch out, Danny. I'm coming your way.
Actually, I think that was Jacob that hit you that time.
I didn't hit anybody. I made it in.
You guys all know this course already?
Kinda.
Yeah. I'm like re-remembering it.
Tell Cameron to show you how to free look.
Free look.
Say Cameron, how do I free look?
Yeah. Oh. No, I'm not getting that. Oh.
Jacob, I just cut to you jumping out of the river. Oh, there you go. I'm catching up to you, Jacob.
Damn.
So now, oh, I see. Ooh.
Oh.
So how come I can't see your guys? How come I can't see you guys' balls?
Because we're in the hole.
Below the ground. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see it. So that yellow mark, I can't remember what that yellow mark is in the distance.
That's your direction.
All right, it has nothing to do with the range, but
Press the RB.
Why'd he reset you?
I didn't. He reset himself. He pressed B.
how did you know that? I mean, I can't even see what you're doing. How do you know what I'm doing?
I'm spectating you because Danny and I are already done with this hole.
Oh, so okay, so like you guys are drinking beer in the golf cart?
Yep.
Something like that. Not enough
Damn.
power.
Oh no.
Ran
Man,
out of
your
time.
time's
That's
out.
not a real golf.
Danny, I forgot the penalty.
Go straight. Don't move it.
I actually had forgotten about that until right then. So close.
What's Danny Plums doing there?
Danny, quit trying to.
To be fair, I'm getting more strokes by doing this.
I know, but you're confusing the old man.
You know, I'm getting. What was that?
That was me messing up.
You know, I want to see Jacob and Cameron in the golf cart so I can start aiming at them. I'm glad you guys are getting a kick out of this.
It's
Oh,
pretty
I
funny.
see. The hole is right there.
It's about the same as watching Cameron, so.
Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, that was a hard one. 5 strokes. Jeez. Who's ahead here? Oh, Jacob, Mr. Big Golfer. Boom.
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
You almost got me a hole in one.
I'm like stuck up here now.
Can you not hit?
Oh,
you
there
can
we
hit.
go.
Press the finance
I wanted to hit him.
If you want to find aim and not like go flying around the map, you can hit this button right here.
Yeah, what's that do?
You'll find aim. You'll aim slower.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I think the pyramid one next, Jacob.
Oh god.
No, not the museum, the outside one.
So where's the setting where you can apply for jobs while you're doing this? What are you laughing about, Danny?
Hey, I have a salaried position with benefits.
With benefits. I'm not talking about your wife.
I know me.
Ooh, look
I
at that.
I get more benefits than her.
Oh, cool. Look at that. Where are those guys?
In the hallway.
That's because it's an easy hole. Who's got COVID coughing in my ear?
Well,
Me
Danny
and
actually
Jordan.
did have COVID.
Danny, you didn't listen to your mother, Danny?
I did.
Oh, Katie's played this already too?
Yeah, Jacob, you're already in too?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that's uphill. I'm not feeling it.
Oh, I can't remember what it is on the ramp.
Oh, I see. Oh, damn. Did Danny ever go to that skateboard park with us?
The one at the Cobb station?
No, the indoor one.
The indoor, the one at Edwards Theater?
I thought there was
the
one.
that was over there by Dave and Buster's?
Yeah.
I had been there. I don't think I ever went with y'all. I think it closed before Jacob and I were friends.
Yeah, that closed a long time ago.
Danny, what's the most recent exotic food you've been eating, Danny?
Oh, okay. Whoever's
Oh, I'm sorry. That
You
was me
suck.
that was me just going at the shot. Most exotic.
Oh, there's
food,
Danny. Oh, there's Danny right there. Hey, whoa, whoa,
Probably
come back
like-
here, Danny. I was about to hit you, Danny. Damn, Jacob, come back here.
Probably the coconut chicken we have at work.
Oh.
Yeah, that coconut chicken from Studio.
I mean, it's
What, I
it's
can't get
not-
up there?
I've had COVID the past week and a half, so.
Fair enough.
Was that all the way
Going-
back?
Actually, I had we went to what's that place called? Louis
The
tonight.
Vietnamese place?
Yeah, we had that tonight.
Yeah.
Whoa, Danny. Where's the pin? Right there?
You
Is
gotta
there
take
a
the
wall
ramp.
there?
You gotta get over that ramp. And there's a drop.
How are you seeing me, Jacob?
We
Well, if you
follow
finish a
your
hole before
camera
me.
whenever.
Oh, great. You didn't tell me about that post. No, I'm going over this. Watch.
You just gotta keep tapping A after you shoot it, and you'll jump over it.
You can't jump, which is kind of cheating, but...
Whoa!
What the hell?
did he just go through
How
the
did you
ramp for
glitch
y'all?
under the map?
You guys got to know this game.
Yeah, apparently. love how I can hear Cameron.
I should be able to chip
No,
from
no,
there.
no, not
Why can't I
not
chip
full
from
power,
there?
not full power. You have 3 seconds.
I'm showing you guys angles on this game you never knew about.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what the hell?
Ooh, we're tied up.
This is so structured. Where's the pin? Oh, follow those guys. I guess it's
Oh, you're
there's a little
dick.
too much. Danny, I don't ever remember taking you to putt putt.
Oh, I love putt putt. Next time you're in Houston, I am down to go.
I don't think we ever did that together.
Hey, there we go.
What's the goggles and whatever? Oh.
You don't like my snorkel?
Oh. Oh, cool.
Oh, I passed you on that one, Jacob.
Yeah, because I hit you.
234. Holy cow.
Yeah, Danny set the time penalty to 100 for some reason.
It's just
Thanks,
the set of
Danny.
rules that it was set on.
Remember that the next time I drive you to New Mexico.
3 under par.
Same.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Tell me that's a one-way. Oh, it sure is, isn't it? You guys having fun? Oh, the butterfly. Pick me up. Oh, this isn't like that game
This
where
isn't
you can
Mario Kart
bounce over
or
the
Zelda.
There you go.
Oh, Dad, I didn't tell you about the kayakers yesterday. Can you hear me?
The ones that scared your fish away.
No, so me and Lindsay's cousin went fishing in a canoe, and then right as we came back, these kayakers passed us that had passed us like hours before, and he was like, "Yeah, we're kind of lost." Like it was a guy, and he had 2 kids in his kayak, and then a wife with 1 kid in her kayak. He was like, "Yeah, we got kind of lost, like we missed the turn or something somewhere, and we've been out here for like 6 hours." And I was like, "Dude," I
Whoa.
was like, "Holy shit!" And I was like, "Do y'all want some water and like chips or something?" So I
Where
got the
was their
kids.
pickup?
Well, so it's a river, right? But right south of where we were, there's a little, I don't know what you would call it, like a little, the river kind of like deviates off into like a circular path and meets
Yeah.
back up with the main river. And I think their house was in that circle, and he just missed the turn for it.
Oh.
So they'd been paddling up and down for like 5 or 6 hours trying to find it
Jeez.
with all their kids. And I was like, "Well, do you not have your phone on you or anything?" He's like, "No, we didn't bring anything. We didn't bring a phone or water or anything." And I was like, "Dude."
Nice
Jeez.
sunburn and all.
Like, what are you
A
thinking?
little bit. I was like, you were like a 40-year-old man with your whole family, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I'm not gonna bring a phone or any sort of directional tool, no water,
Whoa, what?
nothing."
Oh.
That's
So he had no map of the. Are
He
there
didn't
printed
know
maps
shit.
of the river?
He had no shit. I pulled my phone out and
Are
showed
there
him
printed
where.
maps of the river?
Yeah, he could have printed one, but I pulled my phone out and I showed him the Google map, and I was like, "Yeah, I think you're trying to get to this little circle part right here, which is just around the bend from us. You're just missing the turn." But I just couldn't believe he told me he was from Bastrop. I was like, "Dude, no way you're from Central Texas and you don't know how to go on a river."
yeah.
Like, like come on, man.
It,
And then luckily, some other boater went by.
is
Or
this
he was
on
on
your TV camera? Can you hear all this?
Some other
Well.
dude went by on a jet ski, and I'll knock you in. You're welcome.
Oh, There you go.
Thank you. Does that mean it win the whole game?
No. Anyway, some guy went by on his jet ski, and we were telling him, so he went down and got his boat and came back and picked them up.
Towed him?
No, I didn't tell him. He popped their kayaks in his boat and then
Oh,
took
that's
him.
nice of him.
But yeah, I was just like, dude.
If they do or they don't, Cameron.
Ha! Ooh, that got close. Oh, I didn't tell you all my favorite new complaint I've heard at work. Somebody ordered coconut shrimp, and they sent it back because it tasted too shrimpy.
that's like you in Mexico, or New Mexico.
Hey, I didn't ask for it spicy though, and then was upset it was spicy. They asked for shrimp and were upset it was shrimpy.
That's funny.
Oh my god. I'm struggling with this one.
Oh, this is a tough hole.
God, what a struggle.
Damn, you got
That's
6?
funny. It was too shrimpy.
Yep, it was too shrimpy. The shrimp they ordered tasted too much like shrimp.
Oh man, oh man. This is a tough hole.
Just tap it to the left and then. Oh, not that hard.
Okay, well. This is a.
I do love the PNG butterfly just going by.
Isn't the 18th hole where you drink?
The back nine, the whole back nine.
I'm
is
having a
where you
beer
go.
right now. That's.
You have to time it with the saw, Dad.
Oh, don't land on me. Oh, the next one's going to.
Oh, I missed the conveyor belt. That's how much power do you do on that, Danny?
I do like half a bar.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Thank you, Log. I figured out how to cheese this one, by the way, Jacob.
Oh yeah.
You can bounce off the rip and roll down the hill, like, straight to the log path.
Oh, that's cheap.
Oh, oh,
Uh-oh.
oh, oh.
You gotta shoot quick before that next lock comes.
Oh, a little detail like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
And now you're gonna be stuck in a cycle for a sec.
Come on.
It's like
Oh, I'm
freaking
in.
out for me.
I'm ingrained now. Oh, God, that's a fast log.
Camera in the background is cracking.
Just hearing him like, no, 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 no.
Can I just, like, walk?
Can I just walk? Take a mulligan.
Oh!
Yeah, you're out of the way now.
Oh! Oh, well, he's in the split.
Actually, I think he's
You're
in the middle of the split now.
Give it
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah, he's good.
There you go.
Oh.
Where's that going to put me back at the beginning?
No, where you just were.
Oh, great.
Oh! Oh! There you go. Shoot!
Oh!
Hit at a time.
Jeez.
Well, 359.
It was a pleasure hearing you in both
It was fun
ears.
playing with you too, Chuck.
I usually only hear you in one, and then I try to filter.
It goes in one, right out the other. That's
And because I know you need it, Danny, I love you. And Jacob, I'll talk to you later.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Love you too, Chuck.
How was the Greek festival?
It was good. Now that he's gotten off. Jeez Louise. You didn't want to play again?
No.
I will say I'm getting off soon too, because Mateo turns 21 at midnight, so we're gonna take him for a beer.
Oh, fun.
I think Dad needs a beer after that.
Oh, I hit that wrong.
I think you have to go a little harder, Danny.
Yeah, I hit that very wrong.
Not that hard.
So it was a cool festival.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I can't believe it, but I ran into the guy that I watch his Greek cooking TikToks.
Oh, that's cool.
How funny is that? And apparently, I'm the first person who's ever like recognized him and been like, "Hey, I know you."
Nice.
That's pretty
But
cool.
he's like 500,000 followers, so I don't know how that's possible. Whatever, I guess.
'Cause they're
It's
too
like
big.
it's
Some people
only,
are stupid.
I guess it's fitting that it was at a Greek festival, no? Oh, come on!
Oh, thanks, Jacob.
You're welcome.
Yes!
We need to turn jump off. Jump is so
I
cheap.
fucking love Jump. I don't want to hear it.
So cheap.
Alright, Dad, watch this.
That's like the fun of Jump, is that it's cheap.
Oh, no!
You hit me, Cameron. Oh, you almost got me though.
Let's go! Colin Juan. Nice. Going in at like the same time on my screen.
Oh, I hate this one.
Yeah, I can never remember which one, how hard this one is.
No! I was barely over.
Ah, I was way over.
What do you mean? Oh.
There we go.
It's a, yeah. It's a sombrero. A Mexican.
Hey, yeah, it's.
Oh, hello, dog butt in my face. Hello, Kenyon. Hello.
How was the river?
Got a lot of sun.
Did you burn?
A little bit.
He's not me,
But-
so it'll be fine in like 3 days.
Yeah, it'll tan out a bit,
Yeah.
but it was good. Mostly just chilled. Oh my god, I can't get this. Jesus. Caught me a Guadalupe.
Nice.
Has Chuck been enjoying his Father's Day?
I think so.
I
Have you
take
been
it.
enjoying your Father's Day?
Yeah, but I've been missing you guys.
He said he's been missing you guys.
I take it you'll
Fat,
watch the race.
fat chance.
Yeah,
I
we
did
did
watch
watch
the
the race.
race.
Nice.
Dad took a nap.
Oh. I thought it was
I
a pretty
can't
good
believe.
race.
I can't believe
thought it was-
Signs blew that shit. Well, he didn't really blow it.
He
but
didn't. Whoever called him to put on hard tires. Of course,
Yeah,
I have a feeling that that's all they had left.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they're only delegated 3 tires for the race, right? So, you know, I have a feeling that they were, you know, they picked 2 hards and a medium because they started Signs on a medium. But
Yeah, but still, Verstappen had had those tires since like lap.
Yeah.
no,
he only had him
Verstappen's only
6
6
before.
tires
Yeah.
older, or 6 laps older.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Dad?
Was it?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
only 6 laps older.
Oh, see, I started watching it. Like,
Well, the Red Bull
lap
car is just
50?
faster in the straights, which makes
Yeah.
it so hard to pass.
Yeah.
that too, and Signs was making
Ferrari
really
is
on,
later.
on that second to last turn to the finish.
Oh, he
Signs
ruined it.
dude, he messed that turn up like 4 times trying to
I know.
attack Verstappen.
I know.
And I was
Sainz-
like, what are
Sainz
you
messed
doing?
that up. Well, like, it was because of the hard tire choice. He was pushing too hard and he
Yeah.
degraded the tires really fast, right? So, he was having a hard time on entrances and exits.
Yeah. Even Jordan was like, why'd they put him on hards?
Yeah, I was sitting there watching it, like the second he went into the pits, I was like, oh, it's game over. They're putting him on medium.
That's what I
Max is
thought.
on 6 tires.
That's what I thought. I was like,
hard.
he's gonna have old tires. Like he's like, Sainz is gonna get this shit, and then
Yeah.
I figured they'd even put him on softs.
I-
Like,
mm,
softs
softs
might
weren't
not have
it for
lasted
that.
till the end, but yeah.
Not 20 laps. Yeah, not 20 laps. But like, okay, I am having a bad time here.
I actually got this on my first try for the first time ever. So
I usually get this on my first or second try, and I cannot hit the right spot on this thing.
And then
There
I
we
feel Perez just is continually getting hoed over, and I feel bad
I
for
can't
him.
believe he got engine issues. That's the first time Red Bull's had engine issues all year. That's
It's-
crazy.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was gearbox.
Honda, yeah. Oh, he said it
Also,
was engine in the okay.
Red Bull isn't Honda anymore. Red Bull makes their own.
No. They're going to make their own with Porsche. That's where Porsche's coming in.
Because on the thing right now, like when it said like what engines they were running, it showed Red Bull as just Red Bull. Like it didn't show Honda or anything below. But like,
I'm pretty sure it's Red Bull Honda still. I don't think they make their own yet.
because
That's what they're going to in the new.
that could have been it. Because it was like RB something like so it might have been RBH. So it could be Red Bull Honda. You might be right.
I'm 99% sure Red Bull Honda makes.
Because
Red
they
Bull's
don't
engines.
still wear the Honda stuff.
Red Bull F1 engine. Honda, yeah.
It is still Honda. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when they change the engine stuff, that's where Red Bull and Porsche are going to be partnering, and that's how Porsche's entering F1 is they're making engine. Yep. So 2026 is when Red Bull and Porsche will be making their own engines. Yeah.
me too.
That'll be interesting because their engines are already pretty damn good right now. So switching is gonna be
Like
interesting.
their kitchen would be like.
Well, you
Taking
have
you
to
45
remember
seconds.
that F1 is
That's
changing the engines in 2026.
Oh, they're entirely changed. Yeah, so all the time
Yep.
they're gonna have to change anyway.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly that. So that's the perfect time to switch engine manufacturers, especially if you're going to do it in-house, right? Which gives them a lot of flexibility.
Yeah.
Cameron,
Yes.
tell Dad and yourself to look at your phones.
Oh, okay.
Do you full power this one? I don't know.
No, I only did like.
It's
maybe
it's like 3.5, Jay,
Yeah.
and you'll go right in here. I don't know who it is. Oh, that's Mateo's son.
It's Mateo's dog.
Yeah.
And then Sonoda just was like, nah, I'm coming out the pits. I'm just gonna go on the wall.
That was the funniest
I was like,
thing
what
I've
are you
ever
doing? Like,
seen. Oh, that was so funny. I was like, how did you do that?
yeah. I was like, well, in the replay, they showed him like turn and try to adjust, but then I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, was he just not paying any attention?
Oh, you talk about
Yuki.
He just went straight off. I was
Yeah,
like,
he just full sent it, and I was like, what is he doing?
I don't know. He just full sent it, lost traction, and went into the wall out of the pits. I don't.
oh, that was
Yeah,
far too hard.
I know.
Oh, no.
Because his front
I don't-
right locked up as he was coming out, and I was like,
Yeah,
I
he had a lock-up
guess,
key.
but like,
I don't get how that happened. But boy, was that funny! Holy
And then-
crap!
I feel so bad for Mick Schumacher. Like, dude
Oh,
is putting in his
I
hardest
know.
work every race, and every time it's like, no,
In
yeah, his engine
sixth?
failed, or
Qualifying 6th and being totally out of the just
getting a DNF for not wrecking after qualifying
Yeah.
sixth. Yeah,
Oh, so mad for him. You know,
he had
the
some work.
principal. No, well, yes, but you know the principal is sitting there like we look like a bunch of wankas.
Dude, I loved the like team comm that they said after that. That it was like, it looks like the engine's gone out. You just heard from his side. I was like, he's so pissed.
He is so mad. Magnussen was mad at his performance too.
Yeah, Haas just hasn't been on it, man. Like,
That was the best qualifying they've had all year.
Yeah.
And totally bogeyed it, you know.
because they're Haas. They're kind of like AlphaTauri. Like, when they do well, it's like, oh my god. But when they don't, you're like, yeah.
Tell Jacob he needs to get to bed early. Tomorrow's a work day.
Yeah,
It's a work day.
I'll get right on it.
You're really going to bed at 10 o'clock? All right.
When does he fly out?
Do what?
When does he fly out?
Tuesday.
He's Cameron. He's going to bed. He's got to catch the early bird special at Luby's.
Yeah, he keeps saying that and keeps getting up at 8 o'clock. It's like, I'll be up early, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock is early.
For this
Not
is
for
the
old
guy,
people.
I'm always up at 5:30.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
And then I'm up, waiting on him.
He's on vacation, Cameron. Let him sleep.
Look, I'm not like, oh shit, I forgot that was a jump. I'm not like blaming the guy. It's just funny. Oh, are you kidding me? That's some bullshit.
Oh, that was almost beautiful.
Are you again? Damn it.
Okay, son of a bitch. I will say, I wasn't a Red Bull fan at first, but watching Drive to Survive made me a Red Bull fan just because of Christian.
See, I've been a Red Bull fan since like 2013 with
I am a
Daniel
Red Bull
Ricciardo.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. I'm a Red Bull fan mostly because of Ricardo. I am not
Yeah.
a Verstappen fan, but I am
I
a
was-
huge
I'm a
Checo
Verstappen
fan.
fan. I'm a Verstappen fan now, but yeah, I got into Red Bull because of Daniel Ricciardo.
Yeah, I am a
100%.
huge Checo fan. I just don't
Checo's-
like Verstappen.
Checo's fucking good, man.
Yeah, he's a great driver.
I just like Christian, dude. Like
Christian's funny.
Christian is awesome, and like you can tell he isn't just like, oh, I want to win because it's F1. He's like, I want to win because I'm fucking tired of Mercedes winning. Like,
But that's the whole paddock, right?
yeah. But like nobody else shows that. Like even in Drive to Survive last year, fucking McLaren's president Zach Brown was like, we gotta get at least third. Like, dude, that is not the mentality you have with racing.
As the midfield, that is the exact mentality you have to have.
Oh,
Because you have to be
God.
realistic about your goals, right? Like, that's a really important thing about being a boss, is if you're not realistic about your goals, you're going to be disappointed every time.
I'm not,
You know,
I
your
don't-
their budget's a quarter as much, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes a difference.
Oh my God.
I hate this
I'm
one.
getting 100. Fuck. Last time I got that in 2 shots, and I'm pissed.
2? That's
Yeah.
impressive. I don't think I've ever done less than 3.
But yeah, and like it sucks because I'm a McLaren fan. But you
Yeah,
got,
I'm a big McLaren fan, but they're the top of the midfield. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
But
it's
like
just what they are.
I want them to be back at where they were, where they're competing for championship.
Well, I'd love to see Williams back where they were, 15 years ago, but
Yeah.
they won't be for a very long time.
Alpine. I'm a little
Wow.
upset. Alonso didn't hold on to it a bit better today.
The engine issues, that's it. He lost his
Yeah.
engine.
Well, and that was the
I'm
thing with
amazed he
McLaren,
finished
too.
where he did.
Norris was
Yeah,
losing like a
McLaren-
third of a second or 3 seconds every
I
fucking
don't know
lap.
what the hell happened to Ricardo today. I'm mad for Ricardo today.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dumb. That's not a full power send.
It's just the McLarens just aren't fast. Like even just watching anybody come up to pass them with or without DRS, they just
Yeah.
can't hold the pace.
No, you're right. I am under the map. It didn't give me like. God damn it. It landed me in the guy's mouth, so I'm sitting in his mouth.
Are
Right
you
now.
really?
Yes. Like
Hold
it's
up, I
a
gotta
push
see that.
thing, and it sent me. I backed out, but it
Dude,
pushed
you
me out.
bitch.
I was shooting into the hole. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't going for you, and it bounced me out.
Yeah, I'm super mad for Ricardo today. I don't know
Yeah.
what the hell happened to him.
I'm interested to see if after this season, I know they just like re-signed. Thanks. I know they just re-signed their contracts, but like by the time Audi takes over, I wonder if they'll still be there.
McLaren, you mean?
Yeah. Well,
No.
isn't Audi
He's
taking
saying
over
by-
McLaren?
No. They're
Who
no
are they
one
taking?
knows where they're going yet.
Oh, I thought they were
There-
in
there's
talks
a-
with McLaren.
There's a few talks. There's talks for Alpha.
Haas is the
Alpine,
one that makes
Ha-
sense to me.
Haas would
I
make
don't
more
think they're
sense.
actually talking to Haas and McLaren as well, but there's there's a few they're like in
in cahoots with.
So I don't know what's gonna happen there. It'll be interesting for sure. I think they're gonna be. I think what's gonna happen is it's gonna be like Williams Audi or Audi Williams. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Well,
I
and
don't
it
necessarily
makes
think
me
they're gonna
wonder-
buy out.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if they will buy out a team or not, because they could. I mean, someone like Williams or Alpine is a pretty easy target. They're at the bottom of the paddock all the
Oh
time.
my god,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, and what's going to be curious to me more than anything is whose engine they're going to use. Are they going to use the Porsche Red Bull engine? Because
they
that
gonna
will
use
put
their
them in
own?
instant contention. No, Audi won't. I mean, it's Volkswagen Group, right? Like Audi's not going to fucking. Audi's not
They
going to make their
could
own
get
engine.
Mercedes,
Why? Why would they do that?
because isn't Mercedes Volkswagen?
What? No.
What?
I thought Mercedes was owned by Volkswagen.
No.
No, Mercedes is-
Volkswagen.
Who am I thinking of?
Volkswagen, Audi, Porsche, Lamborghini,
Oh,
Bugatti.
you're right. Yeah, then they'd use Porsche. You're right. That's what I'm thinking.
You know, so like, would it be the Porsche Red Bull engine? Like that would make sense, but
yeah,
will it?
But Red Bull already has AlphaTauri that uses the Red Bull engine. So would they want three
Well, it doesn't
teams
matter.
out there with their engines?
Yeah, I don't know. Good question. That's a really good question. Or is Audi going to be the new AlphaTauri?
Yeah, that would make the most sense.
But I don't
If
know
they
that
did
because
that.
Red Bull full out owns AlphaTauri. I'm not sure that they're, you know what I mean? Like that's
That they're
their
willing
farm
to
team.
sell it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they could go. It could be that Red Bull that they are gonna make their own engine, and Red Bull's like, all right, so you're gonna take over AlphaTauri, make their engines, and we're gonna see which ones are better.
But see, it's Porsche and Audi, not Volkswagen Group, who's part of this. So I don't know what's going to happen. It's gonna,
Yeah.
it'll be interesting for sure, right? Because Audi's going to have to pay Porsche and Red Bull, regardless of how it ends.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just not going to get away from that. They're going to have to pay.
I just hope. there's
So will
somebody
they pay
I like.
Ferrari instead? I don't know. Maybe.
Also, I realized after
I
watching Drive
have
to Survive, did Haas get rid of their Russian fucking brat driver?
Oh yeah. They backed out.
Oh, the whole dude backed out.
Yeah, he's not a sponsor anymore.
Probably because his son was a shit F1 driver, but
Well, they kept with the like mentality that for some reason they thought his damn it,
Bitch.
Jacob.
they thought his
You
car
hit
was
me.
different than
They-
Mick Schumacher's.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he was such a like.
He was a
your
terrible driver.
typical rich kid that was like, why can't I drive like him? It's like, because
Yeah.
you suck. You just don't have the talent. Sorry.
Yeah, your daddy bought a team.
Yeah. He did what Nicky
Damn it.
Lauda did, but didn't have the skill to back it up.
He did what Stroll did. Hey,
Yeah.
look, I don't like Stroll, but I'm happy he got points today in his home Grand
Yeah.
Prix.
And I like that's another
Although I'm
thing.
a little mad he kicked Ricardo out for points. But
I would
still.
love to see someone like Ricardo with Aston Martin, because their cars are fucking fast.
Vettel is not doing so hot in them.
Yeah.
Let's say
Vettel's old,
that
though.
they've been sucking dick.
Vettel's old. I mean, you look at Alonso. He's in a fast, solid car, but he's also not holding it together.
Who's not holding it together?
Alonso.
Yeah.
And he's
That's his car. He's 41 years old. That man
Yeah.
is such a good fucking driver. Like, it's just outrageous how good of a driver he is at
He's
41
the-
years old.
And what was it? Last race was his longest. He was the longest F1 driver in history at this point.
He's the oldest F1 driver in history, too.
Yeah,
Which, you know,
that's pretty impressive.
that's impressive as hell, right? So,
I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing like a new driver, but also I like the
well,
competition
you
of
see,
old drivers.
you know the new drivers, right? Yuki Tsunoda and
Yeah.
Joe Granyu and
But like
uh,
Tsunoda and Gasly aren't really good drivers either. Like they're not.
Gasly's not a bad driver.
Yeah,
He's
he just
not.
he just likes
he's
walls
not,
a lot.
He, yeah, he's not. You know, Verstappen or Leclerc or
Yeah.
Alonso
He's
or
not-
Vettel,
he's
but
not
he's
champion
he's
driver,
a good
but-
driver.
Yeah,
No, probably in the right car. I think he could be in contention for it, but I'm not sure that he would ever win it.
yeah.
But
I
he's
shit-talk
not a
these
bad
drivers,
driver.
but
at
there's
all.
no shot I could get behind the wheel of an F1 driver.
No, they're still the top 20
Yeah.
drivers in the world,
Yeah.
right? Like the worst driver is like the best driver
Yeah.
in any other sport.
Other than the
Uh,
Russian kid, I probably will still shit talk him because
He
he cheated his
was-
way into it.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I mean, I know how because his dad bought the team
Are they
or sponsored the team, but
are they still having the F1 Grand Prix this year?
The
Oh, the
F1
F1,
Grand
the
Prix.
Russian Grand Prix. Sorry,
Good question. I don't know.
because I
I
feel
don't
I
like
think
haven't
they
even
are.
looked. I
feel
haven't
like
even
that'd
looked
be
at the
like
schedule.
in bad taste.
No, I don't
I
think
haven't
they
looked
are.
at the schedule, but I would be really surprised if they did. Right? How to piss off Vladimir Putin in one simple step, right?
Oh my god, you put a Ukrainian driver in and let him win. Nobody actually races. They
In
just
the
like-
Russian Grand Prix.
Oh my god, that'd be so good.
Yeah, we're having the Russian Grand Prix. Oh, by the way, it's all Ukrainian drivers.
Yeah,
And
we swapped them all out,
Yeah,
Half of
everyone
them
has
had-
COVID.
and half of them have never driven an F1 car. Still doesn't matter. Ukrainian wins.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool thing because it'd be interesting to see if all the other drivers were like, "Nah, I don't give a shit about points. Let's stick it to Putin."
Yeah. Just hash it out in the
I'm sure all those cars would crash by the end of the third lap.
Hey,
Yeah.
if
I don't
everybody
know.
DNFs, somebody still wins.
Yeah. Is Jacob not in this?
No, he died. He,
No, I'm getting off soon.
What? Oh.
but yeah,
I was mad. I did not want Verstappen
Yeah.
to win today. I wanted Sainz to get it so badly. I can't believe I still can't believe that Perez didn't finish today. That's just so crazy.
yeah.
Like I think that's the first time they haven't finished this season.
No, Verstappen has DNF twice.
I meant
Perez.
car related, not
Oh no, Verstappen DNF twice for engine issues too, or for
I thought did he not crash?
he may have crashed once, but I know I know at least two of his DNFs were car related because they were talking about that today. Whenever Perez DNF.
Oh, okay. Maybe so then.
Because I was like, that makes sense because fucking Leclerc had a huge lead on the championship. So I imagine like the first 3 races in, he DNF'd or something, and so Leclerc had just a huge lead.
No, Katie was just asking if Red Bull's the new Mercedes, and
No,
if they're gonna be, and I think, I mean, it's a fair question. I
But
mean,
they're
because they're
not-
dominating this season, but like last season, Katie, they weren't dominating, right?
yeah,
And
like Verstappen had to fight to get the win last season.
yeah, exactly. And you know, if Ferrari wasn't having the issues that they're having right now,
It'd be a
it
lot
would be a much
closer.
closer, right? If not Ferrari well ahead.
Yeah,
So Red Bull's dominance this season is less so Red Bull being just dominant, more so than being reliable where other cars are not, right? Mercedes is having huge issues, Ferraris is
Yeah.
having huge issues. So like fair question, but I don't think that this is going to last 7 or 8 seasons of just straight domination, you know what I mean?
yeah. It's not Verstappen's not gonna win it
Hello, kid.
7 years in a row like Hamilton.
Right.
Oh, you almost pushed me in. That would've been cool.
Okay.
And I mean, like, they're having, huh?
Did you see the picture I sent?
Yeah.
The Instagram?
Oh,
No,
no, I haven't looked at them.
Bro, how the fuck did...
What?
Mateo knocking shit over.
Oh.
No, the video on Instagram I sent, like the car fire.
Oh yeah, I saw the picture you sent. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
so
the,
we
the
walked
video
by-
too. That's crazy.
We walked by that, and Lindsay was like, "Oh yeah, I think that's where the car caught on fire last night." And I was like,
That's
"What?"
crazy.
And so she pulled up that video.
Huh. That's wild, dude.
Yeah. I'll send it to you, Danny.
Okay. But yeah, I wouldn't to agree. I wouldn't say that Red Bull's the new Mercedes. I also think they're more likable. Like people will still enjoy the fact that they're winning when they are. Whereas like
I don't
Mercedes
think-
people were like, "God damn it, Mercedes won again."
I don't think that's true, right? Because Mercedes was knocking off Ferrari when Mercedes started doing it, right? So
Yeah,
you know, it's the old, you know,
the endless cycle of being the one in
Yeah,
on top,
exactly
yeah.
right. Yeah, exactly right. Like, everyone, myself included, was cheering for Verstappen last year when they knocked Hamilton off from a 7-year streak,
Yeah.
right? So, of course, Mercedes still won the Constructors' Cup last year, of course, but
I do think this year has humbled Hamilton a bit.
I
I'll say.
completely agree. I mean, you look at Russell just fucking dominating in that team. Of course, to be fair to Hamilton, they are using him as the test mule to figure out what the hell is happening because he has the experience to
like react.
vocalize. Well, no, he's vocalizing. Hey guys, this is what's going on, right? Like I can tell that this is where we're at. This is what's happening, and
Yeah.
you know, I am the guy to be able to vocalize. Like, hey, let's, oh.
Yeah,
I'm the
'cause
guy to
that's
be
like-
able to vocalize, like, look what's happening, right? But
Yeah. Like they were saying Friday, his car was shit, and then they redid it as Russell's, and he was like, it's way better.
yeah, exactly that, right? So like, and look at him, he got third. Like, I feel happy for the guy because, God, after the whole season, the second podium only, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You
For a
know,
guy
it
who
makes
was
him
in
look like
contention for champion last year.
yeah, it makes him look like he's such a bad driver, but like really, he's just fighting that car because he's the test mule. And it makes George look like this amazing driver, which he's a very good driver. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Uh,
But it makes him look so much better.
yeah, exactly that, right? Like, it makes him look like, oh, right, like Hamilton's lost his touch. No, George is taking the safe car, and Hamilton is taking the learning car, right? So you put him on an even car, and look what happens. Hamilton still wins, right?
It'll be interesting next year if Mercedes has their shit together, to see both of them on like an even playing field, to see if Russell is a better driver or not.
Well, I think what's going to happen is it's going to be team order kind of stuff, right? So basically, after the first quarter of the season, who is in the higher level in the Drivers' Cup,
Yeah.
and give that person points, right?
Thank you, babe. I am kind of hoping that by the end of the season, it is kind of real close between Perez and Verstappen. Like, I hope by the last race, Perez, it's like either one could take it.
I think Checo just lost his ability to do that this race,
Oh,
getting
really?
0 points. Yeah, 0 points, where
Yeah.
Verstappen got 25, right?
So, isn't there a certain point that like the season's not over, but if Verstappen gets first at a certain point, they're like, all right, well, nobody can catch up, so he wins it. Like he's
correct.
got it.
That's exactly correct. Yeah. So if he DNFs and the second placer gets first
Yeah.
and he's still above them in points, then yeah, right. Like I mean,
He
he's
can just be
obviously
like,
got
"Fuck
it
it."
because no matter what
So-
he does, he's got the points.
At that point, does he stop pushing as hard? Is he just like, nah, like,
Not necessarily, for two reasons, right? Like one, the Constructors' Cup is going to be much closer than the
Yeah, that's true.
Drivers' Cup, and two, like it takes a fair bit, in all reality, for him to be so far beyond that he can DNF.
he'd have to
Like,
have been like first
mo-
every race so far, or something
Most
like that.
not quite, but most likely the case is that as long as he gets a top 5 finish kind of
Yeah.
thing, then he's the champion. So for all intents and purposes, right?
Yeah.
And it would require whoever is in second to be first place in, I don't know, 2 races or whatever.
Yeah. Because I know Checo's in second right now.
Checo is in second right now, and with Leclerc's 5th place today and DNF last week, he's falling further behind.
Yeah.
Well, caught up a
catch
bit
you later.
today, but
Later, man.
later, homie.
Y'all have fun.
Yeah.
Be safe. Make good
But yeah,
choices.
Hey, Katie, you got my phone over there? Can you throw it to me? But like, let's see, what's the points at right now? I mean, Verstappen is in a kind of a commanding lead.
He's at
right
like
now.
170,
F1,
isn't he?
Drivers' Cup. Verstappen is at. That just tells me what he got today. I don't give.
Yeah. I don't need to know what he got today. I need all of it.
Yeah, so 175 for Verstappen, 129 for Checo, and 126 for Leclerc. So Leclerc, obviously caught up to Checo today. But, still it's it's hard for Verstappen unless Leclerc unless Verstappen like loses or DNFs to really catch up, because winner gets winner gets 25 points. Second place gets 20, I think, right?
Yeah.
So
So he'd essentially have to, right
you know,
now, to
he has
catch
to
up
get
immediately, he'd need to win like 3 in a row.
yeah, something like that, right? So
Which
oh no,
like
I'm sorry. I think second place gets 18 points.
yeah.
So even more of a difference there, right? So you know, and then the fastest lap, of course, gets 1 point. So
Yeah. Which I get, like, Leclerc was putting on a fucking. I was kind of mad because they had a few times today that they kept like tabbing over to Hamilton and talking about Hamilton while Leclerc was moving from 19th to 5th, and I was like,
yeah,
why are y'all bringing Hamilton up right now? Like, Hamilton stayed steady in the top 5. We don't need to bring him up.
I was so mad at the media director. Like Leclerc, I'm watching the like
The scoreboard, just
times,
watching him go up.
Yeah, and a couple times like they showed him on the mini screen, right? Like
Yeah.
passing somebody. I'm like, come on!
I'm like,
are
show
you
me
kidding
more
me?
of that, because he was putting on a
know.
fucking race, man. Like,
Yeah, he was like working his butt off for that race today, and
Yeah.
you know, my God, 15 points up or places up. That's ridiculous.
yeah.
I mean, obviously, driver of the day material, but like, good.
But just in
God.
general, as a driver, like that's what you would expect from somebody that's world champion.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. And like, you know, Ricardo has come from 10th to win that race at Canada.
Yeah.
You know, like that's incredible too, right? And Ricardo's starting in what, a 9th place and then losing 2 places is like unacceptable. I'm
Yeah.
sure Zach Brown is pissed about Ricardo's performance in that car. And I just don't understand
But like,
Ricardo's
a
performance.
lot of it's
I
not
just
the car,
don't
or a
get
lot
it.
of it's not Ricardo. It's the car.
I
That car is so
disagree.
slow. So like in the
It is, but like Lando is in top 5 frequently. Why
Yeah.
is Ricardo frequently out of the points? Like it'd be one thing if Ricardo was like top 10 frequently, but that car is not. It's not so bad that
he couldn't
out of the points
keep somebody
is
back
every weekend.
Yeah.
Exactly that. You know, yeah, he has issues for sure, but like
I think part of it's a
shouldn't
mental
be
thing.
keeping him out of the points. I think a lot of it's a mental thing, and I think the last 2 weekends
Aren't
have helped
helping.
him a lot, actually.
Really?
Yeah, he's finished above Lando.
Oh yeah,
I think
that's
that's
true,
a big
true.
mental block for him.
Is beating Lando.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, you have this young kid who thinks he's so fucking hot, right? And, you know, he's a good driver, shows a lot of potential,
Actually,
but he's
really
also...
like Lando.
No, I do too. Like, he's a great driver, shows a lot of potential, but he has so much that he needs to learn and could learn from Ricardo, but
Yeah.
he's like so standoffish thinking he's better than Ricardo just because Ricardo's struggling in a car that does not tailor to his
Yeah.
like late braking and fucking hard accelerating kind of style, right?
Yeah, because Ricardo's like a hard driver. Like he's kind of hard on
Very
his
much.
cars.
Can be very much so. So you look at like the way he drove those Red Bulls when he was so successful. Like the Red Bull style of car suits him very, very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Kobe'd that in the hole. Oh, that'll work.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
I agree.
That's what's so funny to me too. Is Ricardo left
Yeah.
at the worst time for him to leave Red Bull.
He did. Well, he was never going to be the number 1 at Red Bull anymore, right?
Verstappen was
was
gonna
he
take
left. He left just like Hamilton left to go to Mercedes, except Hamilton left for, you know, what then became a top 3 team, and Ricardo did not leave for a top 3 team.
Yeah. Well, top 3 constructors. That's
Yeah. Well, very much actually. Katie, just brought up a great point that, like, you know, Ricardo should have stayed at Renault another season and would have been just fine. Like that Alpine, those Alpines are doing fucking great.
Yeah,
right?
he probably
And-
would have been killing it in an Alpine.
Yeah, exactly. Right, and those Alpines yield a little bit better to his driving style. They're very, very fast in the straights. They're a little uncontrollable, which he's fine with. He brakes hard as shit in them. Like, they're good for him.
Which makes me wonder why he would sign again with McLaren.
Well, he signed a 2-year contract out of the gate.
Yeah, but didn't he refresh it this year? this would be the
No,
last
this
year.
year's the middle year. Next year is the last year. Everyone's talking like he's going to leave because they think he's going to leave, because he has an out that says if the car's not performing, then I can leave without penalty.
Yeah.
But like, to be honest, where would he go right now, right?
Yeah. Though, like, no, this would be his second year, because last year would have been his first year.
I think he had a 1-year contract and signed 2 years at the end of last year. This is his first year in his 2-year contract. If that makes sense. Well,
But you're
I think
right, if
Ricardo
he-
can be. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you're right. If he leaves, who's he gonna go to? Unless
Right, like-
unless AlphaTauri got rid of someone like not Joe. What's his name?
Pierre.
Not Pierre, because Pierre
Well,
consistently
AlphaTauri
does
is
okay.
Pierre.
But no, I'm not thinking Pierre. I'm thinking
Yuki
his name.
Tsunoda.
Yuki Tsunoda. There we go. I was about to say Joe going you.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
No, but like, okay, I'm sorry, Alpine. If
Alonso decided
if
to
Alonso
retire.
decides to retire again, but like Willie, and would Alpha or Alpine take him
Yeah.
after leaving? I don't know. I mean, Cyril's not the boss anymore, but that doesn't mean that they'll take him.
Yeah. Well, and like, or does he go to somewhere like, why can't I think of the name? Alfa Romeo.
Right, but like you have Bottas and
Joe Guan Yu.
Zhou, who both are performing quite well.
But yeah, who are like solid
not
by
gonna
their
drop
standards.
him.
Yeah.
Like and Bottas is probably one of the best drivers on the grid. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, he just gets shit on regularly.
He does, because he's always been number 2 to Lewis, and now he's driving a pretty unreliable Alpha in all reality.
God.
But like, that sucks. But like, you know, where would he? Daniel doesn't really have anywhere to go, but maybe Alpine, if, and big if,
They want him back.
Alonso decided to retire and Alpine wanted him back, right?
Although he could take Ocon's spot. Though Ocon
Ocon's
consistently
not
does
gonna
pretty
get
well
kicked
too.
out. Ocon's been good. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ocon's been more consistent, actually, I would say, than Alonso.
Ocon is just a bitch to pass. That's the big thing for me with Ocon. Like every race I see with Ocon, I'm always like, dude, you got a 20-second gap from the dude in front of you, and you're holding everybody back.
I know. It's amazing how hard he seems to pass. Which, I mean, to be honest,
I think
that's
that
a
says,
good strength, right? Defending is a really good strength.
Well, and I think that says a lot about the Alpines. That like,
Oh yeah.
even
well,
though
they're like the Red Bulls. They're so fucking hard to pass in the streets because they're so fast.
yeah, and that's where most of your passing is. So unless you're defending on the turns,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think Ocon's a bad driver. I think he's had some unfortunate luck in his career, right? But Ocon's not a bad driver at all. So there's, I don't know.
there's nobody
Like,
that's really just sitting at the bottom. Well, Latifi, if he went to
Latifi,
Williams.
but he's already getting replaced.
Oh, he is.
You know, his contract expires. But why on earth
Would he go from
Ricardo take
McLaren to Williams? Yeah.
over Yeah, no chance, right?
Because
Like,
granted, they're Mercedes, but like they're not near the level of Mercedes. That was
No.
that was Russell's issue. Was that he was like,
Yeah.
I'm with Mercedes, but I'm really not.
well, Russell's manager is Toto Wolff, right? So
oh,
like,
really?
yeah, that's always been the goal, right?
Oh,
and they
so
both
he was
knew
kind
that.
of Mercedes Verstappen. He was like,
Yeah.
you're
Well, and that's
brought up
why
and bred by us.
that's why last year when Lewis had COVID, or
He drove
maybe
for
20,
him, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
It was a test, and he passed with flying colors. The car let him down.
Yeah,
And Toto saw the pace that he had in a fast car and the ability to control it and stick with the top of the pack. But he led the Saudi Grand Prix for like
yeah.
more than half of the race until the car failed, right?
Yeah.
So,
He was solid, and that was the thing. It was like clearly, you just need a better car.
correct. That and I mean Toto was not wrong. He has been absolutely on fire. I mean he's pulling Lewis along with him, right?
Yeah,
So,
he's doing better than Lewis this year.
well, that's again, that comes back to
Mhm.
Lewis as being the test mule, but
Yeah.
like yeah, right? Like he's Mr. Consistent, top 5 every single race this year. I mean, how incredible of a
That's
resume is that?
insane.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's even like if he finishes like that, that is potentially unheard of.
Yeah, it's very true. I don't know. It very well may be unheard of. I don't know that statistic, but you look at that and you say that's like to never have DNF'd, to gotten top 5 every single race.
Yeah.
That is absolutely incredible performance.
Well, and
You can't ask for more.
especially on a team with Hamilton where you're like, okay, we have somebody who can contend for the championship
Yeah.
and somebody who can make sure he contends for the championship.
Well, that's just it, right? Like Lewis, let's say Lewis is contending for the championship. Well, you have Mr. Consistent keeping you in the constructors championship.
Yeah.
You have to have that. And so that's yeah, I mean, golly, to have him as a teammate,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
Jesus,
that's-
I'd want him as a teammate even if he started surpassing me in races, right?
Yeah.
Like, fuck
That
it.
and well, that's where I like Checo. Is he's very willing to go,
Yeah.
I get it. I'm not in contention for championship, so what
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
yeah.
is block for my teammate that's in
Yeah,
contention. Like, I'll give him
Checo,
first.
Checo, like Bottas, is one of the best drivers on the grid and probably the single best teammate that Verstappen could have.
Yeah. Because like last year, there
Without
were
a
a few
doubt.
times where Checo was in first, and he was like, "I'm gonna give up first for Verstappen so he can get
Yeah.
the points."
That's exactly, and he got the constructors or the drivers' cup win because of it, strictly because of Checo
Yeah.
twice conceding the win. Right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's just incredible. And this year, to be fair to Christian, they're being a lot more open with Checo. Like, fight for it, man. Like
Yeah.
if this first half you can prove that you're the top driver, that's exactly where you're at, right?
Well, and that's where it's going to be interesting much later in the season if he's real close to Verstappen, is if they'll be like, give it
Yeah.
to Verstappen or go for it. And that's where I
Well,
like Christian, too.
yeah.
Christian is very much the, fuck it, go for it.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, I agree. Well, to be fair, I actually think that Christian alludes to that, and
And is
Netflix likes
calculated.
to play. I think Netflix likes to play.
The loose cannon
Like,
versus the...
Well, bad guy, good guy, right?
Yeah.
They pit Toto as this bad guy, and they pit Christian as this savior of F1.
My thing with Toto is just
fucking
looking
whatever.
at him. He gives off bad guy vibes. He gives
But
off...
they love doing that, right?
He
Like
gi-
they love making you think that.
No, just like if you just showed me a picture of Toto, I'm like, that's a Bond villain. That's who that is.
I actually, the way he handles his personnel, I think he handles being the team principal better than anyone else on the grid.
Because he's the kind of guy that as a boss probably knows the names and like birthdays of everybody on that team.
Yeah, exactly that. I think he is the best person to work for in F1.
Oh, sure.
Like, I think there's people that are plenty great. Like, I think Zach Brown would be a great guy to work for.
Zach Brown
I think-
gives off very I only care about the money vibes, though.
Zach Brown gives off a little bit of a pushover vibe, but I think
Yeah.
he'd be very pleasant to work for.
He strikes me as the boss that, like, for Ricardo and Norris would be like, hey, Ricardo, give up this win. The shareholders want Norris to win. Like, he strikes
Well-
me as that guy.
He does. American, right?
Yeah.
But like Toto strikes me as for a success of the team
Yeah.
and success of, I mean, let's face it, the brand, because he fucking owns 30% of it. But for success of the team, the best person on the paddock to drive for, without a doubt. I think his success proves that. To be honest.
Yeah.
I mean,
Christian is just like win crazed. Like he wants the win
He
no
is.
matter what. Where Toto's like, I want the win for us.
I think Christian is very under the table backstabby, if that makes sense.
You know,
I think,
I'd believe it.
yeah,
Like it's not. I'm not like he definitely is, but it's 100% something I'd believe. Like if it was like, no, Christian has intentionally been giving Checo the worst car, I'd believe it.
yeah. Well, you look. It's less so that, not necessarily within his own team for me. More so, like you look at yesterday qualifying for Canada there, Leclerc, who already was starting at the back of the grid, and Sainz, who was, Max's main competition in qualifying until Alonso pulled some shit out of his hat. Both were under investigation for
what was
holding
it?
up Max, right?
Yeah.
So, like, Horner plays the like, I'm gonna pull everything out and throw every book
Yeah.
on the table to try and put my people ahead.
Well,
and fair enough.
I
but,
understand that,
no one
especially with
else.
Mercedes. Like, I understand that against Mercedes. I don't understand it against other teams as much.
No one else bitches to the FIA as much as Christian Horner does, and that's just a fucking fact.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and it's so watching Drive to Survive for last year's this year's one, but
2021.
Yeah, I understand it again against Mercedes because there were so many times that you watched Verstappen overtake somebody on a corner, and then they were like, "You got to give it up, and you got to do like a 10-second start or whatever the fuck it is." But then Hamilton would do the same thing, and they'd be like, "He's got to slow down. He's got to get rid of the gap, and then he can just speed the fuck off again."
But you also have to remember that is very much Netflix trying to give you a that. Oh, what the. I just went through the map.
I guess more of what I mean is that it happened multiple times to Verstappen, and then it happens in the last race where they're tied at points, and they're like, Hamilton's got to slow down and let him catch up, and then he can speed off again. I was like, that's fucked.
the way the FIA screwed over Hamilton and allowed the cars just in between to lap pissed me off.
So what's funny to me is I loved it. I loved it for the sake that it's no, I love their reasoning for it too. Was that they were like, it's a car race. They're car racing.
Yes,
we tied them up, made it fair.
The only person on the grid that benefited was Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
There is zero reason that you would not allow every single car to lap or no cars to lap.
Yeah.
You would never do, half the cars can lap in between the first and the second placer. Weird. Yeah. That, I agree with Toto, is absolute bullshit and manipulation for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's hard to look at that and say that wasn't strictly for the FIA to make things interesting and Mercedes to potentially lose and have people interested again in Formula One.
Which I can't blame them for. It's a sport. You want to sell tickets.
I agree. Yeah, I can't blame them necessarily, but you also just can't fix things. That is very obvious fixing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And does that just make it a more fun race? I don't think so, right? Just unlap everybody.
And the only reason it would have made it more fun is if they had let Hamilton go put soft tires on too.
Yeah.
And then really make it a single one lap race for between two dudes. Then it's all right, that's cool.
Right. And okay, maybe, but still, right? You can't bend the rules in the middle of a race like that.
No.
That you don't just let half the people lap to get the gap between the two. That's bullshit. I totally agreed with the call, I totally agreed with Christian Horner's fury over the call to not let any of the cars unlap. Yeah, that's bullshit. They all should have, just like normal, unlapped.
Yeah.
But all of them should. They shouldn't just have...
went back. They were like, cars can't unlap, and then they were like, all right, cars can unlap. That's what was done.
But only these specific ones, and it only benefits Verstappen after Christian bitched to the FIA,
See, I thought they let all of them unlap. I didn't realize they only let the gap unlap.
Literally just the two between Verstappen and Hamilton, which was why Toto was so pissed. Right? Totally understandable to unlap them all. That is normal procedure. Not understandable at all to unlap just the ones between Max and Lewis, because that literally only benefited Verstappen.
Because he had stopped and gotten fresh tires while Hamilton was staying out. Because he was like, I've got the win.
Well, for multiple reasons, right? He had stopped, for one, yes, but now he doesn't have to try and pass five other cars to get to Hamilton, whereas Hamilton had to pass those cars to get further ahead of Max without the aid of the FIA saying, unlap yourselves.
Yeah.
So totally unfair. I don't know. That really bothered me. Like, it's one thing to, like, I don't know. Like, yep, that sucks for Lewis if everyone's just unlapped and Max is suddenly closer. Like, sucks for Lewis, but that's the rules.
But it's that they only give you the gap.
But they only did the gap is what was the big, like,
The shady part.
controversy. Yeah, and that's super shady, right? Like,
Yeah.
but the weird thing,
Well, and hasn't that
which
dude,
I
like,
don't understand.
That dude's been, like, fired and everything, hasn't he?
Yeah, there was a
Oh,
huge,
you
there's a new,
dick.
yeah, that sucks. There's a new FIA director, or race director because of partly that stuff, I think. But like, what floors me is the FIA could have just made the decision properly at the point in the safety car, which it was allowable for everybody to unlap themselves, and Max still would have gotten a benefit.
Yeah.
Like, and
They
then
could
it
have done
would have just
everybody,
come
and
down
it would have
to
been fine.
yeah, exactly that. It still would have come down to, well, and the reason they didn't, and I'll explain explain it, I guess, in a second, but it still would have come down to Max racing Lewis with nobody else in front.
Yeah.
However, the reason they only allowed the 5 cars to lap was because it allowed Max to have more laps to catch Lewis.
Yeah.
That's why it benefited him so greatly, because instead of waiting for everybody to unlap themselves and then take off the safety car, they only had to wait for the 5 cars to unlap themselves
Because otherwise
and
the
then
race
take
would
off
have
the
ended.
safety
Because
car.
it came down to 1 lap, didn't it?
What? 2 laps.
Oh, I thought it came down to 1.
One or 2. It might have been 1. Yeah, you might be right. But yeah, that was the decision. So, instead of just doing it and being done with it, they bent the rules in favor of Max having a shot at being the world champion, which is just, that's bullshit, right?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
just
that's not fair.
no. And if you want to say, oh, well, they're just racing, well, Max not having a chance because of a yellow flag or a safety car is also just racing, right? Like, the table goes both ways.
That's
in
what
my
those
opinion.
rules are
And-
for. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not, like, I'm sitting here acting like I'm a huge Lewis fan. I'm not. Like,
But just
I love
in
that-
terms of just general fairness, it's not fair.
yeah.
Like,
Correct. I love that Lewis got knocked off his throne. Like, I really love that. Trust
Yeah.
me. But the way it happened, I think, was very unfair to Lewis.
Yeah. Yeah, I did like that Lewis lost, but it's one of those things that, like, I still loved it. Like, I still enjoyed it for the, like, exactly what the FIA wanted. It was an interesting ending,
Mm-hmm.
but that is fucked.
Yeah, it is. It's totally fucked up. I think they really ruined
It's like-
sportsmanship in that regard, right?
It's like if in the middle of the Super Bowl, the NFL was like, oh yeah, by the way, half your players aren't eligible and you're winning by 1 touchdown.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, to even the odds at the last 5 minutes, we're gonna make the score even. That's
Yeah.
exactly what happened, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, it was 14-0, but now it's 14-14 in
Yeah.
the last 5 minutes, just to make it fun, right?
Yeah.
It's like, fucking what? That makes no sense. I don't know. That shit just bothers me to no end, man. To no end.
It is something that I'd be really interested to see, like, if they not go back on it, but like if a similar incident happens this year, and if they're like, we're gonna stick with what we did.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would, boy, would that piss a lot of people off. There needs to be a rule, I think, especially after what happened last year, instated that if you're within 5 laps of the safety car, 5 laps at the end or something with a safety car out, no cars can unlap themselves.
See, and
So the
I would
safety
say
car
the
ends
inverse.
sooner. Or, well, see, the reason people can't unlap within a certain number of laps is because, well, for safety, strictly,
So they can get
allowing...
whatever the thing that's causing the
Yes,
safety car off. Yeah.
Exactly that, yeah. So, if it comes down to then 1 lap in the safety car and you're waiting for everybody to unlap themselves, well, guess what, right? Race is over and no one moves places.
Yeah.
So that's kind of unfair. But, like, what do you call fair, right? Taking half the people at, random just to let the 2 winners duke it out.
See, I would say fair is
It's not
fuck
fair.
it, no safety car. As long as it's not blocking the track, we're just gonna yellow flag that section, or not even yellow flag. Just get the driver off, and
Well-
then his car.
Well, I was going to say, yellow flag means no one can pass, so then that's the same as a safety flag
Yeah,
car, basically,
so
anyways, right?
Really,
So-
what I would do is just be like, get a yellow flag until the driver's off the course, and then his car stays out there. We don't worry about getting it off. Because we've got
I think-
4 laps left. What's gonna
I
happen?
think maybe that would depend, I guess, on where the car lies.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The second somebody goes off and crashes into another person's car and causes potentially millions of dollars of
They're gonna
damage
be
to
like,
another
"We need a
to
safety
another
car."
team,
Yeah.
right? Like to a team that's not even their own. I don't know. You start kind of getting a fine line there of well, did they do it on purpose?
Yeah.
You know. So I don't know. A safety car needs to happen. It's just how do you do it? Maybe within the last 5 laps, you don't allow the safety car laps to count.
Yeah. And honestly, that because if it's already gonna be on a time thing, like what happened in Monaco, that's what you do.
Right.
You just go
Yeah.
fuck it. There's
Yeah.
no need
Well,
for a
and-
safety car.
You know, you just say, okay, for safety cars that happen within the last 5 laps that would end the race, we don't count. Like we take an automatic, I don't know, say 2 laps out, and then once the safety car is done, you know, you still have 3 laps at the end of the race.
Or you just well, I wouldn't be as fair. I was gonna say, or you just red flag, but
Yeah, that shit gets dangerous though,
yeah,
right?
because
Like,
restarting the race again gets dangerous. Because
Yeah,
that's where you
it
have
gets-
another wreck, or the first placer gets wrecked, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Exactly. So it gets really, really dangerous to have a red flag, especially towards the end when people are fighting.
Oh, fuck.
So hard. So I don't necessarily think, but maybe saying, look, within the last 5 laps, we take an automatic 2 laps out,
Yeah.
and then it's like no big deal or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know how to handle it per se, but the way they handled it in 2020
was or 2021.
was not it.
Yeah.
Like without a doubt, not it. It was just unfair to everybody, right? So
yeah, everybody but the spectators.
everybody but Verstappen, even the spectators, like it didn't make for a better ending necessarily.
Oh, it did to me.
Well,
to
here's
people
the
like
thing.
me who are like, "That was awesome. I love seeing that race."
Here's the
come down
thing.
to one
Would
lap.
it not have been a better race if Max had been given 3 laps at the end to do it?
Yeah, I'd like
You know
to
what I
see
mean?
him pass a bunch of cars and do it. Yeah,
Well, or even all the cars be unlapped properly as they should do, and you know,
gets-
then Lewis and Max have 3 laps to duke it out, as opposed, and you
Yeah.
know, are given a fair chance to pit and you know really have a race on your hands, as
Yeah.
opposed to oh yeah, Max has fresh brand new soft tires, and by the way, we're gonna lose the gap in between the two
Yeah.
and all the cars in between the two, and by the way, there's only 1 lap to where Lewis, you know, you can't defend against it. Well,
Yeah.
that's dumb.
I do understand where the FIA is coming from in the sense of like, it would have been a really lame ending for it to just end under a safety car, because it would have been
Yeah,
like, cool, that's awesome.
No, it would have, and it would have been a pretty lame win for Lewis, and I would
Yeah.
have been pretty displeased with that result. And Max would have been pissed, right? Obviously, and you know,
Yeah.
Christian Horner would have been yelling and screaming how unfair that is, and whatever. But it's you know, you could also argue that Lewis deserved to win because he led the whole freaking race,
Yeah.
right? Is that right? And is that in sportsmanship? I don't know, but you know, you could definitely argue that he led the whole race.
I do think it was extra BM that Verstappen changed his number from 33 to 1.
Yeah, I don't know if there's very many people that actually take the 1 when they win the championship.
Yeah, I was like, that was a dick move.
Yeah, because Hamilton was 44 throughout his entire championship,
Yeah.
you know, series. He never changed it.
Yeah.
I think Sebastian Vettel changed it,
Yeah.
if I remember right. I can't remember fully. I mean, I haven't really paid attention to F1 for that long.
No, I haven't either.
Like, I paid attention as a kid. I paid attention from like 2020 on. Again. But
In
like, I
2020,
paid
did
attention
they
when
do digital
Ricardo was there.
races?
Yes, they
I thought
did.
they did
I
at,
don't
like, height of the
know.
pandemic.
They did, but I don't know if they allowed those to count towards like drivers or constructors or anything.
Well, because you can't do
But they
constructors.
did do
What-
yeah, true, fair enough. But I don't know if the points matter. I think they were just doing it for the fans. But
For,
they
like,
did
the
do
fanfare,
virtual
yeah.
racing. Yeah. It did do virtual racing, so I mean, that's pretty cool. I watched a little bit of it.
It's essentially
The,
like watching a Forza race. You're just like, nah, cool.
I know it was kind of weird, but like the commentary on him and stuff was really funny, to be honest.
Oh, because you know that they were like, and there he goes. Like,
Well, like the drivers were sitting there talking. I mean, you hear the drivers talking all the time, just because they were just so casual about it. It was.
oh yeah, because they're
it
playing a
was
video
funny.
game in their mind at
Yeah.
that point.
Well,
Yeah,
they were
not-
on their Sims.
Yeah, not as much as on the line though. If you slam
Yeah.
into the wall, you don't have to worry about dying or.
Yeah. But they were on their Sims, so it was. Yeah, I mean, it was really funny, to be honest.
That's become my new favorite thing with watching F1 is just hearing the fucking commentators in general, because they're fucking hilarious.
The hot mics you get are my favorite thing in
The
the
hot
world.
mics are great, but even just the commentators, man, they'll sit there and be like, I don't know what he was thinking there, but
I know, like sitting in the box watching, going, whoa, that was stupid.
yeah.
Martin Brundle is funny as hell too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you like listen to him at all.
I'm pretty sure he's who
God.
does the announcing on the one I'm watching.
Well, so
Maybe not. Yeah.
ESPN is contracted, or has contracted, I should say, Sky Sports, because
Yeah.
ESPN doesn't have rights to F1. So ESPN uses Sky. So yes, Martin Brundle is on Sky,
Yeah.
but like, oh my God, he's the one that does the pre-paddock, like the walk through the paddock at the beginning and talks
Yeah.
to drivers and stuff, and it's just so fucking funny. And he used to be a Formula One driver, so like he knows what he's talking about. But,
Yeah.
oh my God, is he awkward? It's so hilarious. Okay, I'm getting off now.
Hello?
What's up? Just in time. Cameron's about to hop off.
Nice.
Oh no!
Oh, you hit me twice there too.
No!
I kind of wanna watch like a Formula E race, like one or two, just to see if I enjoy it. Because Formula E is really just an interesting concept to me.
I don't know where. I mean, it's Formula One, just electric and slower. I don't know where I can watch it though. Like, it's
Yeah,
not
that's my
on.
thing.
It's not on ESPN or
Which
anything,
it's
so I don't
interesting
know.
that it's slower. I would think an electric car you could get so much more out of, especially when you've got those kind of cars.
Well, you have to remember, these cars are hybrid. The
Yeah,
F1
that's
cars are electric, and not only that, but I mean, like, let's see what the horsepower on them.
Oh, it's insane.
Like, their horsepower is like 1,000 something. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's what's funny. I was
F1
telling.
engine horsepower. For the 2021 F1 season, it is predicted the engines have approximately 1,500 or 1,050 horsepower.
Good God.
Some
On a
of that
car
power is
probably
stored.
weighs what, 800
2,000
kilograms?
pounds. 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Yep, so about 900 kilograms. But some of that power is stored in the electrical unit, blah blah blah. But yeah, so you're looking at a 1,000 horsepower car.
Yeah.
That it weighs 2,000 pounds. It's stupid. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just straight stupid.
Well, that's why they can hit 200 miles an hour almost like it's nothing.
Yeah, so we were at the drag strip last night, and watching a lot of these drag cars, full on drag cars, right? Like go 200 miles an hour in the end of a quarter mile, which the acceleration is just ridiculous, obviously.
Oh yeah, the zero to
But
zero
like you
to
look at them
200 is
you
wild.
look at them at 200 miles an hour, and it's like, wow, Formula One cars do 200 miles an hour in 3 different areas of a street circuit, braking to then go 100 miles an hour at a 90-degree turn.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, Formula One cars are insane.
Mhm. Well, that's why they do so many of the like G-force exercises on their necks and stuff
Oh,
too.
Well, their crashes are like 50 G. That makes
Yeah.
the person weigh like 3,000 pounds.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Like
I was gonna look
Verstappen's
up-
crash last year at let's say Senna, not Senna. God damn, why can't I remember? Silverstein.
Silverstone.
Yeah. Like that was a nasty. Like that's the kind of crash that I'd be like, I'm worried that driver's actually okay.
So Gen 3.
Yeah, where Hamilton
So-
Lake.
so-
Oh, Davenport just left.
Yeah, so okay, Gen 2 F Formula E cars have 335 horsepower and top speeds of about 174 miles an hour, which I think Gen 2 is what they're in right now, but I think Gen 3 is coming up. But so Gen 3 ups that to 469 horsepower and top speeds of over 200 miles an hour. So the
Jesus.
Formula E cars should be somewhat comparable to Formula One now, just in an electric format.
Jeez.
So that's pretty impressive. Obviously,
I think what's
I don't-
funny to me is I wonder if the crashes in Formula E are any more dangerous because it's
I don't-
mostly
I don't
lithium
know.
batteries, isn't it? So that's you have the chance of it just bursting into flames.
I imagine that those are so tightly regulated. Like, I don't know. I'd be more worried, to be honest, about the freaking fuel in a Formula One car than I would a battery.
Yeah.
Those battery packs under probably hard enough crashes are likely designed to fail away from the driver's box.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like they
Yeah.
might be. And
But,
I
like,
don't know if they
it's
are.
gonna
So
blow,
take this
it's
with a
gonna
grain of
blow
salt.
way over at the back or something like that.
Well, to completely separate, right? Like
Yeah.
think about it.
Well, I mean,
Like,
their cockpits are already designed to essentially completely separate
yeah.
on an
Well,
F1 car. I mean, if you look at what's his name's
they're
wreck
not.
from
They're
last
actually.
2 years ago.
They're actually not supposed to.
Interesting.
That got changed. They're not supposed to separate like that. And separation is what caused Grosjean's car to explode like it did.
Really?
Right? It ruptured the fuel tank. So, like, that's just not supposed to happen. But it did, and it does.
But it's probably that separation that caused it to explode is also probably the reason he lived.
Well, it wouldn't have exploded had it not separated.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it put him in the situation it did, right?
Yeah. Well, and that was that wreck was like a definition of worst case scenario.
It absolutely was stuck under the guardrail like that, engulfed in flames.
Yeah.
I mean, god dang. Like he would have gotten out and been just fine had the guardrail not been on top of his head.
Yeah. Though I bet the halo holding the guardrail on his head is also probably the reason he lived, though.
That halo saved his life.
Yeah.
Well, the halo coupled with the people sitting there suppressing the flames enough for him to get out. My god, the amount of work that they did to keep him safe. Jesus. Just crazy. Heroes of the racetrack there for sure.
Yeah. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Hey man, I think I'm gonna hop off.
I was about to tell you the same thing.
I don't know what happened, but I just started getting like super sweaty and nauseous. So I'm gonna figure this out.
That's no fun. Feel
Yeah.
better. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow though. I'll catch y'all later.
Later, bud.
Peace. Alright, stream. If you probably just heard me, I'm gonna call it. Try and figure out what the hell's going on. But thanks to anybody that stopped by. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the merch and link in the description below. And take it sleazy. Y'all have a good one.